Yeah, Ronnie Ward from the Ditmas section of the Flatbush neighborhood, Brooklyn in the city of New York. It's Tuesday. Oh, it's Tuesday, all right. The 28th day of May, 2024. Well, Miss Tiffany at Miss Tiffany T. Well, in the fall of 2021, at Union Theological Seminary, Miss Tiffany of Miss Tiffany T landed an exclusive contract to deliver the commissary, or the snack shop, or the food shack, or whatever you want to call it, in a place called the Pit at Union Theological Seminary. Yeah. This was the first semester back after COVID struck in March of 2020. Our student services, our student fees, which pay for a meal plan, well, yeah, well, those dollars were allocated as part of the contract with Miss Tiffany T. Well, needless to say, me and a bunch of other people who stayed in New York had moved off campus because we had to move off. Because I was staying in a school housing. So I had to move within a few weeks, 10 days or something. So when school opened on the 21st back on campus, I was already had an apartment and everything had set up, but I still had to pay the fee. And the money got allocated to this project. Well, I only had one class on campus 2 days a week, so I didn't use my Miss Tiffany T card. No, I didn't. Here, it looks like this. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, well, yeah, it says right on there, Union Theological Seminary. Yeah, Tiffany T, QR code. Yeah, it's a Square gift card. It is a gift card. Yeah, I still have $144.50 on here. It's got Union Theological Seminary printed right on the card. I'm trying to wrangle my $144. Well, here's Miss Tiffany right here. Last post, 12 February 2023 on her X page. New York City, joined December 2008. 1,412 following, 956 followers, not followed by anyone you're following. Well, a year ago, more than a year ago, well, I didn't see anywhere on here. This was fall of 2021. Well, this Tiffany podcast tidbit 1. Oh, here we go. Yeah. 23 June. When you're building a website and can't afford a photographer for every shot, you learn as you go. T brand, T company, female entrepreneur at black owned, lifestyle blogger, culture, classic, yeah. Tiffany, yeah. T by Tiffany, yeah. Well, she occupied what is known as the Pit, yeah. Yeah, she had a captive audience, yeah. Business on demand, yeah. We were given this card. We didn't have a choice, no. Well, you'll see when with actual human beings are lacking in basic customer skills. Yeah. I feel like decent, not even exemplary. I feel like decent customer service is a lost art, like for real. I'm old school and I absolutely expect decent, at the very least, customer service. I'm not sure if social media is to blame, but too many young adults working in the real world. Live now with Miss Tiffany and guest Duran Chavez, urban farmer, urban agriculture, YouTube, urban agriculture.
They're burnt. There's no muscle tone to them, but they're fit. They have strong endurance. Their lungs is built for whatever. But then the body built is designed for the long distance running, 800 meters. That's what they do. So hence the reason why they look a particular way. 100-meter runner now, they look lean and strong like a thoroughbred. It's all power. Because 100 meters is actually the shortest run, but actually the fastest. It demands the most out of your body. The reason why I state that is that whenever you're doing cardio, which a lot of people misconstrue, is that you don't want to do a long duration of cardio. You want to do HIIT cardio. You want to do sprints, walk, jog, sprints, walk, jog. You want to keep your heart rate up. You want to keep it high intensity. You could do like a nice...
I'm understanding it.
All right. I love that. So let me give you a comparison with something real quick, right? So
The pink of her shirt is the same color as the pink on the card. It is. Feel like I've been sort of shape-shifted into some, I don't know, project of Union Theological Seminary without any consent or knowledge. Yeah. It's going to be 3 years this September. I'm still trying to get my $144. Yeah, 2 years later.
take runners, for instance, right?
Thank you, Marlon, for such a rich and dynamic dialogue. If you missed it, please check the replay. FYI, Marlon has clients all over the world. Link him with IG if you're in need of a personal trainer. Oh, this is not the image she projected when she was at the T-bar in the pit at Union Theological Seminary. Oh, no. Sunday photo and film shoot with downtown NYC. Stay tuned for more video and photos from the day. Miss Tiffany guests.
And we have a sound pad. Okay. Interesting. There's
Great
my sound pad.
thrive.
No, that's not what I want. This is menu. And then it says setting. That's not what I want to hear. Oh. Anyway, I'll find it. Okay, let's see this next one. Okay, I like that.
You know what? Can you imagine?
Perfect.
Can you
Perfect.
imagine?
Okay, so
Columbia University. Union Theological
I gotta find me
Seminary
some
is the
other
school
sound
of
effects.
religion for Columbia University.
Anyway,
Everybody
the
there
time
has
that I'm
a
actually fasting and not eating,
uts.columbia.edu email
let me see, do I have a
address.
drum roll?
They
I do
do.
have sound effects on this thing. I need to learn how to use them because I got to step up my game. Okay, we have a sound pad. Okay, interesting. There's my.
The tribe means everything. Her family is the inspiration of her strengths. Her friends and family give her the boost she needs to sustain her leadership at VYSN Photography and fuel for her next creative project, Miss Tiffany. 11 September 2021. Traveling visionary, she savors every opportunity to explore new destinations, to embrace the culture from the street art and music to the fashion and food with her camera by her side. Miss Tiffany, today 5:30 p.m. Join me and Shante live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, chatting it up about photography, entrepreneurship, and being a woman through it all with Miss Tiffany. Great conversations thrive. Ellie has cats. In my day, we were emotionally abused by our parents, and we repressed our trauma so deeply we incorporated that abuse into a toxic system of values that prize a mythological toughness at the expense of actually dealing with our pain. Miss Tiffany, new profile pic. Not the image she projected in the pit at Union Theological Seminary. Oh no. No glamour at all there. Miss Tiffany. Yeah, it skips. These, I don't know. I mean, September, oh my God. Eamon Javers. God. See, this is why we can't have nice things. Breaking. DOJ says Ilya Lichtenstein, 34, and his wife, Heather Morgan, 31, both of New York, were arrested today and charged with money laundering? What? This is why we can't have nice things. 8th of February, 2022.
Against humanity. So there's nothing glorious about the Queen as our head of state. French made the Haitians.
Oh.
French made the Haitians pay like $200 billion or $400 billion for their freedom.
Yeah.
And right now we're in the midst of taking the United Kingdom to court for reparations. Because as we know, in Belize, as we know, you know, the transatlantic slave atrocity, Holocaust, is one of the worst things that have ever happened in humanity. And so, you know,
really?
The United Kingdom,
Really?
you know,
Oh,
committed
The
you know,
worst
the
thing
worst
in
crimes
humanity?
against humanity. So
Believe?
there's nothing glorious about the Queen as our head of state
Oh,
in
really?
any nation in the Caribbean. French made the Haitians pay like $200
Oh, really?
billion or $400
Tariq
billion
Nasheed.
for their freedom.
Yeah.
People are
And,
following suit.
right now we're in the midst of
Miss Tiffany, 8th of April, 2022. Miss Tiffany reported on Tariq Nasheed. Miss Tiffany, so handsome. Michael Jackson, 1981, at Michael Jackson. Miss Tiffany, a great thing indeed. Open Igloo, 21 March 2022. Avoid neglectful landlords by checking reviews and city data on the Open Igloo app. Miss Tiffany, 28 April 2022. These witnesses at Johnny Depp. Oh, big follower of that, huh? The Johnny Depp trial.
So the it was May 21st, 2016. You saw her the night of May.
A media maven as well as a tea entrepreneur.
So
Guy was so stressed he had to vape. This man is an icon. Johnny's face is priceless. Johnny Depp trial, Depp Heard trial, Johnny Depp. Did he say hashtag 420 LOL? Did he say whoop it up? Johnny Depp. Amber Heard never expected Johnny Depp to actually sue her, so she clearly never thought any of this would see the light of day. Good on him for not being threatened into silence. Elon Musk. The far left hates everyone, themselves included. 29 April 2022. Richard Sudan. 11 May 22. Joe Biden has done more for Ukrainians within a few weeks than he has done for black people ever. How he gets a pass is beyond me. His track record of anti-black racism is horrendous. Miss Tiffany, oh, she's reporting. 19 May 2022. Miss Tiffany, 24 May 2022. This is hilarious. It's going to be an interesting summer. Hashtag NYC, NYC summer, summer, NYC, Nutcracker, booze, illegal, Prospect Park, New York. Inflation has reached New York City's illicit cocktail market in parks and beaches after one so-called nutcracker vendor was spotted. This is hilarious. It's going to be Camille is an inspiration. Ernest Stavo Bluff. Camille Vasquez just destroyed Amber Heard's expert. Woman in the conscious community. Should we protected Joseph Greenberg at YouTube? Woman in the conscious community. Women in the conscious community should be protected. Joseph Greenberg and the misuse of his name. May 25th, 2022. It's 5 hours long.
Let's see if we can strike this channel up again. It's in the chat the whole time. Okay.
Agent.
Wow.
Listen, I'm well aware.
This is what I got involved with because of Union Theological Seminary. Outlander is on my top 5 favorite shows ever. Team Johnny Depp, love, love, love. Father's Day is when your entire family takes you out for a huge Father's Day dinner and you pay for it. LOL. Oh, exactly. Iced tea. Tea by Tiffany. Oh, iced tea as well, I think, yes. Perhaps people will opt to abstain more often. I'ma just sit and watch this play out. This decision is so layered, one being it doesn't only affect women, but also men, especially men who are not ready to be fathers or who have issues concerning child support laws. Perhaps people will be more selective in who they decide to sleep with. Or what happened when a black Tennessee town faced a state... What happened when a black Tennessee town faced a state takeover? Mason, Tennessee nearly lost the ability to govern itself after a Ford plant was announced nearby. But the small black town of 1,600 people pushed back against a Ford plant? The town of Mason, Tennessee, 45 minutes out was in a battle with state officials to keep their town charter. When Mason, Tennessee faced losing its ability to govern its own finances in a fight with white state officials earlier this year, doing so brought a spotlight to the majority black community of fewer than 1,600 people for a situation that town advocates called discriminatory. For months, Mason battled for its own financial control after the town refused to give up its charter, prompting the state to formally take over its finances shortly after carmaker Ford announced a major project nearby. Oh, let's keep our town of 1,600 just like it is. Keep out the big capitalist car plant with all the big paying jobs. But in May, Mason officials dropped a lawsuit they brought to Tennessee's Chancery Court against state officials after agreeing to more favorable terms, signaling the lengthy feud between the town and the state over racial discrimination and autonomy is coming to an end. The majority black town represented in the court by the NAACP announcing during a press conference last month a replica of the Statue of Liberty in Mason. Older storefronts along Main Street in Mason. The conflict started in February. Mason faced a stark choice: forfeit its right to self-governance in exchange for debt forgiveness, or retain control and have to immediately start paying off almost $600,000 in debt it couldn't afford. A Ford plant's coming in. 1,600 people. The decision forced on the town by Jason Mumpower, the state's comptroller, came soon after the announcement that the Ford plant would be built nearby, slated to open in 2025. The project is expected to bring $1.8 billion to the state and create 18,000 jobs. Mason, the town closest to the plant with a sewer and wastewater system that the plant would use, will be one of its biggest beneficiaries financially. This is one reason why, according to Mason Vice Mayor Virginia Rivers, the town chose to take on the debt in March. As a result, Mason was subjected to pay almost $600,000 of debt through monthly payment plans of approximately $22,000 owed to its water, sewer, and gas funds that had accrued since, at least according to Mason Financial Fact Sheet. In addition to paying off the debt, the town could not apply for grants or pay bills over $100 unless they were approved by Mumpower, who began financial oversight in March. We were being set up to fail, Rivers told NBC News in March about the original repayment plan required by the comptroller. Vice Mayor Virginia Rivers outside Mason Town. The lawsuit and Mayor Board of Alderman Mason filed against Izzy. Oh my gosh, here we go. And President Derek Johnson said they were seeking to dissolve the town, he said, as a result of Mason being put under the financial control of majority white Tipton County. Johnson told the comptroller's actions had racist undertones. Oh, God. Yeah. What happened when a black Tennessee town? It feels illegal to know about those 20 websites. Oh, Tiffany T. The Simple Things. MissTiffany.com. It's time to check on the clotted cream. Currently making clotted cream. Canceling 10,000 student debt after considering it for more than a year and a half is like waiting on hold for 6 hours only to get a 5% refund. I'm watching Hocus Pocus for the first time. LOL. I love funny witch movies. Family Men, Weirdo Gamer, Imaginary Writer. Who to follow? Oh my gosh. Miss Tiffany, Lucy Huber, December 22. I told my 2-year-old I was coming to his preschool holiday party, and he looked really worried and said, "But what chair will you sit in?" Glad to know anxiety about Kindred.
FX's Kindred. All episodes streaming December 13th, only on Hulu. What year is it?
I have fell into the middle of someone else's night visions. I told my 2-year-old, play recording. Miss Tiffany, I'm going to at Real Naeem's upcoming space. Will you join too? X.com. From Pseudo Killers talks COVID vaccine and scientific illiteracy. Play recording. Miss Tiffany. Oh wow, here I am 21 minutes in. Well, I'm still battling for my $144.50. I don't think I'm going to get it from Miss Tiffany. No, I don't think so. No, I think it's time for Union Theological Seminary to give up the $144.50. Yeah, to me anyway. Well, their name's on the back of the card, so they're responsible. They're the guarantor. I think it's time for them to pay up. It is. $144.50. Yeah, I think so. Because I want out of the mess. The mess of, Tea by Tiffany. It's time. It is time. It's way past time. Ronnie Ward from the Ditmas section of the Flatbush neighborhood, Brooklyn, in the city of New York. It's Tuesday, the 28th day of May, 2024.
Peace, what's going on?